Great day, attractive thinker, and welcome to Tony Hatton Productions. I am Tony Hatton, the attractive thinker, CEO and founder of Tony Hatton Productions, where we develop vision, correct perception, and share natural alternatives and healthy, tasty recipes that increase your energy, remove toxins, and eliminate excessive weight. How do you stay unstoppable and limitless despite life's obstacles? The number one reason, the number one way, the number one method that I use to stay unstoppable is I line myself up with breathing. As long as I'm breathing, that's my permission, that's my validation, that's my cue to keep moving, to keep pursuing my life's work, to keep pursuing my passion, that thing that I'm working on, that thing that keeps me up at night, and that thing that I do whether I'm eating or not. That's your passion, that's your drive. You know, a lot of times we go to pursue things, and of course everybody knows me. I deal with this limiting belief, self-sabotage, negative self-talk thing. You know, we go to pursue our dreams, and that's one of the things that keeps us from pursuing them. We start and we stop. How do you become unstoppable? You have to line your life up with the fact that as long as I'm breathing, that's my sign to continue. What else could stop you other than the lack of breath? You have to have you have to make some kind of mental decision. You have to find that thing that you're passionate about, that thing that makes you upset when you see it happening or the lack of it happening. That's your purpose. That's your life's work. And you have to keep that ever before you. Post it somewhere so that you see it constantly. Record your voice saying it. That way you're talking back to yourself. In this world that we live in, we need constant support. We need constant reminders of who we are because we're surrounded by things that don't reflect our value system. And if you're like me in the beginning as an entrepreneur or a mom or anybody that's pursuing anything worthwhile, sometimes you start out doing it alone. And that's why we here at Tony Hatton Productions have created a venue. I created Tony Hatton Productions and all that it entails for people like you, because I know what it feels like to be passionate about something, to be a leader, to know what you're worth inside, to know that you're supposed to do more and not have support. But you know what the beautiful thing about being a leader is? Whether you get support from the outside or not, you're going to do it by yourself until the support comes. That's the beautiful thing about being a leader. That's when you know that you're chosen to do great things, to chart a path that many people haven't even walked yet. That's when you know you're chosen to lead a group of people, your own tribe, into a place that is unknown. When you have the ability, the tenacity to pursue something that has never been done before. You say, well, Tony, you know, for example, I'm a certified health coach. There are a lot of health coaches out there, but there ain't none like me. There are no health coaches like me. Nobody can do it like me. And that's what I say to you. Nobody's going to do it from a place where I'm coming from. Nobody has my experiences. Nobody's passionate about what I'm passionate about. Not like me, because I'm unique. And that's what I say to you. You're unique. You're needed and you're unique, or you wouldn't even be here. So I want you to have confidence in what it is that you're pursuing. We deserve to get it. You deserve to serve it. We're waiting on it. And what makes you unstoppable is just the mere fact that you're still breathing. Take that, write it down, make it your own, reword it the way that it serves you, and understand that every morning that you wake up, and you can inhale and exhale on your own, that's your sign to continue. Don't stop, because there are certain places on your path, on your journey, where you get the support that you need. The places in your life where you feel as though you're not getting the support, they may be places in your life where you're being strengthened, where you're being developed, where your confidence is being developed, so much so in you. You need confidence in yourself. You were born alone, and we're leaving this place alone. You need confidence in your message and in what it is that you have to offer the world, because we need it. It's for the earth. It's not for you. Develop it. Those times that you have to walk alone, own that. Don't get discouraged by the support that you feel as though you're not getting. That's the time when you're supposed to rely on what's inside. Where you feel as though you're not supported, that means you already have it. You've got to focus on what you already have. This journey is awesome. One thing that I've learned and I've realized is that it's not about the destination. I used to always want the destination, but the journey is incredible. The journey is incredible. You're being developed. You're learning things about yourself that you didn't even know. Things are coming to the surface. Things are being revealed to you. You didn't even know these things existed. You didn't know that you had the ability to, or you were capable of. That's what this journey is all about. So don't despise where you are in this journey. A lot of times I speak before crowds of people, and sometimes I get the response, or somebody will come up to me afterwards and they say, when I first saw you, I thought. And the number one thing I say is, don't compare my weaknesses to your strengths or my strengths to your weaknesses, because that's not fair to you. Why compare? Why would a 5th grader compare their wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to a 12th grader? That's not fair. I may be at the 12th grade on my journey. You may be at the 9th grade on your journey. There's no comparison. Our journeys are different. We all are at different stages of our journey. So when you see someone who's doing what you love to do and you desire to do, get inspired by that instead of getting sad or depressed or withdrawn by that. Because in order for you to connect with that and be able to see that you were encountered with that on your journey means that's inspiration for you for where you're going. How to become unstoppable? You don't stop as long as you're breathing. How about that? There is no other thing to have in place other than you don't stop unless you're not breathing. As long as you have breath, that's permission for you to continue your life's work, continue to pursue it. And don't think your whole life is going to be spent on a pursuit to this thing. You're being developed. Surprisingly, when you least expect it, something is going to come your way. You're going to hit an intersection, whereas the thing that you're looking for is also looking for you, and you're going to meet. What a divine moment. The only way that cannot happen is if you stop. Give your vision and your passion permission to continue, because you're aligning it up with your breath. You know how many people can't do that? That is awesome. As long as you're breathing, you have an opportunity to do amazing things. You may say, well, I don't have this and I don't have that. You have breath. And with breath comes abundance, because you were created by an abundant God. And all he did was breathe in you. That's all he did. And that was more than enough. When he breathed in you, he breathed everything that you would ever need to accomplish your life's work in the earth. I encourage you to turn inward and start spending more time with yourself and breathing. Breathing is more than a sound of air. Breathing is life, and it more abundantly. How do you become limitless? When you make the mental decision to be confident enough and trust enough that you were created by a limitless God. That's how you become limitless, when you believe in yourself. Whether you believe in yourself or not, you are bad to the bone. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You're limitless. If you don't think so, come up with some ideas, create them, manifest them, and release them into the earth, and watch more ideas come out. Watch you get more ideas. You're limitless. You can't outthink God. You can't outcreate God. The thing that is inside of you, the abundance and the wealth of ideas and creativity and all that encompasses you, all of that inside of you is limitless. You will not be able to manifest all of that in your lifetime. Keep creating and manifesting and releasing it into the earth. That's your duty. That's your way of thanking God for your breath. For your breath. How do you become unstoppable and limitless? Despite life's obstacles, You don't define yourself by life's obstacles. Do you realize they'll always be there? Whether you go from here to China to Egypt or on an island, you will always have things in your life that buffer you, that want to redefine who you are, that challenge you. Thank God for challenges because they strengthen us. How do you become unstoppable and limitless despite life's obstacles? Let me show you how to see beyond what you're looking at and develop the courage to focus on it until it manifests. That's what an attractive thinker is. A person with vision who can see beyond wife, husband, children, dog, cat, the mailman, my bills, dinner, meals, cooking and cleaning. That's what an attractive thinker is. A person with vision who can see beyond that and has the courage. Do you know it takes courage to focus on something that you do not see? That's how I know you're a leader. And if you've listened to this video this long, you're an attractive thinker. It's resonating with you. You're saying and aha and yes. Connect with Tony Hatton Productions. Visit TonyHatton.com. That's TonyHatton. Join our newsletter. Connect with us, the Attractive Thinker Vision and Wellness Newsletter. It's a bi-weekly newsletter full of vision and wellness tips to keep you connected and supported while on your journey. We've also created one-on-one and group coaching programs to give you the support that you need because we live under a system that's designed to keep us sick and broke. And in order for us to transition from where we are to where we want to be, taking full responsibility for our lives, we need support. That's why we're here. Call Tony Hatton Productions at 410-298-2121. Schedule your 30-minute complimentary consultation. Set aside time to invest solely and purposefully in you, just to talk about you, where you are and where you want to be. Remember, it's not what you're going through, but how you're viewing it. Think attractively.